And germs. Welcome to Dilettante Ball. I'm Johnny.
I'm Spencer.
Here on Dilettante Ball, we go on Wikipedia.
We click random article.
And we talk about it.
Yeah, we do.
But first, because it's 2014 and it's GDBQ our 2014 season, let's talk about some quarters.
Let's do it. This week I got myself one quarter. Johnny, how many did you get this week?
I got none.
Perfect.
The GDBQ our 2014 is the Great Dilettante Ball Quarter Race 2014. Just for those listening, that's where Spencer and I race against each other and you, but really, we're all just racing Spencer.
Yeah, because right now I'm coming up on...
A lot?
Yeah, I'm coming up on 20.
I have 2.
I've got in the neighborhood of 14, and I've got a couple more at home, so I've got about 16 right now ready to go.
So collect your quarters at home, and you could win the grand prize, which is autographed pictures of us, I guess.
Yeah, that sounds right. Yeah. I don't know why we'd want that, but...
It doesn't matter. We'll mail you some Go-Gurt.
That sounds
Can
like a good prize.
That's probably illegal.
It's a liquid, so probably not.
Yeah, it has to be under 3 ounces.
Yeah, jeez. Thanks, Osama. You guys, this week's quarter, the one I have today, is Maryland, the old line state.
The old line
Yeah,
state?
Sure. I don't know, is that a railroad? I don't know what that means.
Is that did the Mason-Dixon line cross Maryland?
Wow,
That'd
you would have
be
just nailed it,
crazy.
actually. I bet you're right. That sounds like that sounds great.
Does it? Is that still what they want to be talking about?
Yep.
This is
Amazing.
This was the where they if they were on the north, yes.
I think they're on the north.
Okay, this was. I
You're
mean,
cutting it close, right, guys? But we picked right. Yeah. We're cool. We did it. And it's just essentially just it's a spire. It looks like the dome of the Capitol building.
okay.
And it's surrounded by 2 laurels, like they were victors in an old Greek Olympics.
Okay.
I don't know what that means. I don't know what it is. I don't know what the old line. I don't know anything about Maryland, but here you go. We got our
Crab. They go crabbing. That's all I know.
They do go crabbing, crab cakes, and also there was in my hometown there was 3 fried chicken places. There's like an intersection, right? So there's 4 corners of the intersection. 3 of those corners were chicken places.
Cool.
Well, KFC, Popeyes, and Maryland Fried Chicken.
No shit.
Yeah. And all 3 were open the entire time I lived in Leesburg, so I just assumed that they all did great business.
Well, when one of them ran out of chicken, they would go across the street and get it from the other
Yeah,
one.
hey.
I bet that happened.
Could we borrow a bucket of chicken?
When I worked at the movie theater, granted, it was all the same chain of theaters, but sometimes theaters would run out and have to run out of popcorn. And we would have to pop a shit ton of popcorn. If their popper was broken, we would have to pop a bunch of popcorn for them, and they would just take it back to their theater in someone's car in garbage bags.
That's awesome.
Yeah. It's crazy.
So they just run like bucket brigades, but with like
Yeah.
popcorn, giant trash bags of popcorn in their cars. That's crazy.
Yeah.
All right, well that's Maryland. There we go.
Now you know everything you need to know about Maryland.
Right.
The old line state. Let's pull up a random article here on the old Wikipedia.
What we got here, buddy?
This is interesting. Horizon label.
Oh, that does sound interesting.
All right. This is. I'll tell you, I'm actually a little angry right now, right off the bat.
Okay. What is it? What's the article?
Horizontal label. Horizontal label.
Horizon label.
Yep. Horizon label. The article's Horizon label. Now I can tell already that this was written by a British person or an asshole or a British asshole, because it starts out an Horizon label.
Yep.
That doesn't even make sense.
An Horizon label.
Unless you're talking like that, which we don't here. So this is wikipedia.org, not org.uk. Do they have their own org?
I'm sure they do. They pronounce herb.
Yeah, but
like herbs and spices.
Yeah.
Herb. But they like go out of the way to put the H on that.
Herbs.
Yeah, right. Hello, you want some herbs? Like assholes that they are.
It bothers me when I hear a lot of Americans say something was an historic event.
I feel like I do that.
That sucks.
And historic.
Because
I like the way it sounds. They got me.
You know why we say an instead of a, right?
No, why?
Because if a word begins with a vowel or a vowel sound, you would use an.
Sure.
Because it's easier to say.
Sure. I agree.
Historic does not start with a vowel sound or a vowel. It's a very hard H. You just that is a consonant sound at the beginning. So you're just creating extra consonants in a row, and it makes it more difficult to say than saying a historic event. An historic event. Like, yeah, that puts a full stop in there. And the whole reason that we have an is to prevent that.
Look, take it up with my boss. Okay, I just work here.
An horizon label is an adhesive postage label that is a type of variable value stamp.
So it's a stamp.
I guess. The labels were introduced in the UK
There you go.
in 2002. Oh, okay. As part of the computerization, spelled with an S, god damn it, of the counter services of the post office network of Royal Mail using the Horizon system. You can't use what it is in the definition of what it is.
The Horizon label. It's part of the Horizon system. It's a label for the Horizon system.
The post office. It's the office that controls the post.
Right, exactly.
The first labels were large plain labels composed purely of text, but later labels are of gold color. Ugh.
Oh, COLOUR.
With a
They're not.
Machin head.
I don't know what that is.
Machin.
I don't know what that is.
And repeating pattern of the words Royal Mail in order to prevent forgery.
I guess. Of what? What is it?
Can I just read you this? We don't have to go into anymore, but this is maybe the craziest, like most Britishy sounding sentence.
I'd do it.
The labels received a frosty reception from philatelists. From philatelists,
Which are stamp
initially,
collectors.
yeah,
Right.
as they were seen as replacing postage stamps. But as they've become more complex and stamp-like, collectors have warmed to them, and they have now become a popular collecting specialism in the UK.
Freak. That's awesome. So like overly flowery.
Yeah, a frosty
They become
reception.
frosty. Yeah.
Like instead
They've
of saying,
certainly wanted them in the recent years. Right. That's
Yeah.
That's crazy.
ugh. Instead of just saying,
Like
They-
initially
they
the
didn't
reception
like
was
'em.
poor.
yeah,
Right.
they
Yeah.
care for
Right.
'em.
Right.
Nope, it was frosty.
It's frosty. Positively frigid. What are you talking about? You're talking about stamps? You're talking about stamps. You're talking about oversized British stamps?
Why is this?
That came out in 2002, first of all?
Yeah, why are you philatelizing those? You should be collecting way older stamps. Why is a stamp collector called a philatelist? Did stamps used to be called philatels?
I believe so. Around the time of the inverted Jenny was when they were called philats.
What is the inverted
Oh, you don't know
Jenny?
about... Oh, I guess you're not a philatelist like I am. The inverted Jenny is the rarest stamp you could collect. It's the Honus Wagner rookie card of the stamp world.
I still don't know what you're saying.
Oh, it's the... I don't know. I don't have any Star Wars action figures I can read it to.
What?
It's the Luke in Hoth gear unopened package of...
like the Kenner, the Kenner issue.
Kenner.
Okay.
It's the Kenner Jawa with cloth.
Oh, sure,
is that a
that's
thing?
a thing.
Okay.
It's
So basically
it's like it's like the worm Beanie Baby. I don't know.
Right.
It's a royal.
It's the Princess Di Beanie Baby with the incorrect date.
I'm sorry. Can we talk about Beanie Babies real quick?
Just real quick, the inverted Jenny is just a stamp that had it's a biplane on it, and the plane was accidentally printed upside down, but the rest of the stamp was printed right side up, so the image is inverted. Very, very rare.
Jenny.
I don't know what that means.
It's probably like a slang for.
The
shoot
Jenny!
Jenny.
Right.
That's interesting. What country?
I couldn't tell you. I believe American. It's probably something to do with the history of aviation.
Weird.
Mhm.
I mean, I could make a rare stamp. I would just only make one.
That's smart. Why didn't people do that?
I don't know. That's dumb.
Well, I bet a bunch of philatelists have, but they just haven't told anybody. So like all these
Some,
philatelists,
they're just sitting on
Yeah.
these. This is the only one.
You're right.
So Beanie Babies.
Why do we both know what stamp collectors are called?
I don't know.
That's weird. That's a weird thing that we both know.
Is it? What's the weirdest? What's the
Philatelist?
weirdest word you think you know?
I don't know, dude.
Like
Philatelist?
the most. Just like the craziest.
I say
word.
the same like 200 words every day. It's just like variations of dog and right.
Dogs.
Dog, check this out, and it's just a link to like a BuzzFeed article. Look at
Um,
this crazy tomboy.
If you want to get your friends angry, you should play Taboo with them. We played Taboo with some friends recently, and do you remember the word? There was a word that was a very. There was a point of contention as to what somebody said, because you can't say forms of the word.
Sure.
So it was like.
So like if someone was if the word was drunk, like referring
Oh,
to
I think that was it actually.
yeah.
The word was drunk,
So as in someone who is a drunk.
or someone who is drunk, or the
Sure.
past participle of drink.
Right.
and someone gave drink as the clue, and you can't say the word or any form of the word.
Sure.
And we got in
Conjugations.
a very large argument as to whether or not this person was allowed to say drink.
Sure.
And we were both on the right side of history there because that specific example was used in the instructions for the game.
Right.
So keep that in mind next time you play Taboo.
You're going to get burnt every time when you play with me and Johnny. Well, I thought you were going to say what your biggest word was in that story. I guess you didn't.
Nope.
You just want to call that person out stealthily.
Yeah.
All right.
It's not really a call.
Dad.
It's just a
Just be aware.
A word of caution if you're playing.
Several words of cautions.
Err on the side of caution.
Right.
That's what I always say.
Yeah.
That's why I've never had an inverted Jenny, because
It's dangerous.
measure twice and print my stamps once.
That's smart. Using stamps.com. This episode of Dilettante Ball is brought to you by stamps.com.
I wish. How do we get in on that?
I don't know. I think we just say it.
You
and
print.
happens.
What? Hey,
You
are you tired of going to the post office?
I know I am.
Print your own stamps
You know
at
what,
home.
You know what I hate? I hate going to the post office and measuring out my mail, how much it weighs.
Yep, me too. But stamps.com will give you a scale
You're
to
kidding
bring
me.
to your house, and you can print your postage right there at home.
Wow.
Saves you time and money.
Now, how do I do it? Do I go onto the stamps.com website and click on the microphone next to the name?
Go to stamps.com/dilettanteball for to redeem your offer for $1,000 in free shipping.
Wow, how generous of us.
Also go to audible.com/dilettanteball for a month free
One
trial.
free download of your
one
audiobook.
yeah.
Right. Go to adamandeve.com, enter the code word dilettanteball. You're going to get 3 DVDs and a secret toy we're not allowed to talk about. Half off sex toys, I believe, as well. Think we just hit the trifecta.
Yeah, we're rolling in the dough right now.
Also, I believe Legal Zoom is going to be sponsoring us next week.
Shutterstock for all of your stock image needs.
And check out Workaholics on Comedy Central Thursdays, 7 Central.
Recording podcasts gets me really thirsty, and
Sure.
that's why I'm glad that I have this nice, refreshing Sierra Mist.
It's
the taste you can see.
Yeah.
Sierra Mist dark, so you can see it. Because Sierra Mist is usually clear.
right. It's the opposite of
Pepsi
Free or whatever
Crystal,
the freak it was.
Crystal Pepsi.
Crystal Pepsi, yeah. Jeez, that sounds awesome.
All right. Well, now that we got
let's
get back to the show.
Right.
So Beanie Babies, there were these 2 Beanie Babies that I had, and it was Iggy and Rainbow, and they were both lizards.
That
one
sounds
was
right.
like an iguana,
And one was a chameleon. Sure, that makes sense.
The names were switched on the tag.
Whoa.
So Iggy was the chameleon, and Rainbow was the iguana.
Was it just your 2? Or
No, I think it was a really common thing, actually. It was like an accident, and then
so
they were like, "Oh, fuck it. Well, this is
that's
it
now the real name.
Yeah.
Right. That sucks. That seems cool though.
Yeah, it did. I would just cut out the second half of that story, and everyone would be like, "That's awesome." What was the first? Were you into Beanie Babies?
I was never into them, but I definitely had them.
I was into them hard.
No, I wasn't. I was aware that there was like a thing, but I never got into them. I don't know.
And I'm sitting on it, and
Yeah. You made your own. You got your special, unique one that you made.
and 10, 20, 30 years, I'm gonna sell them all and retire.
Smart.
In 30 years when I'll hopefully be close to retirement anyway.
Yeah. Well, I mean, at that point,
55.
no.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, yeah, right.
Well, I'll live till I'm 180.
Exactly.
So got to work till I'm at least 120.
At least. I hope you drank your milk.
I did. I love milk. Got milk? Go to gotmilk.com/dilettanteball for your free 1,000 gallons of milk to be shipped to your door.
That's great. Do you know they're retiring that slogan? Got milk?
Really?
Yeah, I don't know what for, but yeah, they are. Well, it's like do you remember the Army, when we were growing up, do you remember the Army's slogan?
Go Army.
See?
Be all that you can be.
Be all that you can be. But then it became
Go
an army of one?
Sure, maybe. Well, they're replacing Got Milk with Got Milk. See, because it used to be it was Got Milk, but now everybody's got milk. So
got milk.
Got
period.
Got milk.
Statement. Oh, yeah.
Got milk.
Implying I got milk.
Yeah, I got milk.
I got
You
mine.
Got milk.
You
Got milk.
I got milk. I think that's exactly what it is.
Yeah.
That's probably a lie, right? Milk's probably not actually good for you, is it? I mean, not necessarily bad for you, but
I doubt.
it's like builds healthy bones and.
I don't know. I've never broken a bone, but that's also because I sat on my couch as a child always.
That's smart.
because I was too fat from drinking all that milk.
Yes, that's what it is. Yeah.
They're also retiring the milk mustache and replacing it with a milk beard.
Okay, they're going full bore.
Well, milk goatee.
Really,
You just dunk your chin in.
it's very tasteful.
Yeah.
They're calling it like the Three Musketeers look, right? Yeah.
The three milk musketeers.
Oh yeah. I'm D'Artagnan. I can't name any other. What? Aragorn? I don't know.
I have no idea.
Legolas. Aragorn, Legolas, and D'Artagnan, I believe, were the three. And then there's a fourth one. What's the fourth one?
Cyrano.
Yeah, de Bergerac.
Yeah.
Right.
Um,
The only one with the last name.
yeah.
It's weird.
I've never read that. I've never read any.
Read what?
Three Musketeers. I've
What,
never
you mean
read
the candy bar wrapper?
Cyrano,
What are you talking
de Bergerac.
about?
Yeah, I don't like to read nutrition facts because it makes me feel bad about myself.
Right.
Because the serving size, like a Three Musketeers bar, is like 8 servings.
Right. Well, yeah. I mean, like when you're eating Captain Crunch in the morning, you're not reading the box for the nutrition. You're reading it for that maze that you've done 40 times.
What's your favorite cereal?
I mean, Captain Crunch is up there. I don't know.
Sure.
What am I eating at night with no milk and just shoving it into my face?
Sure. Captain Crunch.
Cheerios.
Oh, Cheerios.
Captain Crunch, that's a death wish. Shoving Captain Crunch dry into your mouth like that?
Oh, well, I don't chew it.
My esophagus has been scraped away and replaced with a titanium.
With D'Artagnan.
With titanium, yeah. With unobtainium.
Ugh.
Yeah. Let's not talk about Avatar or its sequel.
Avatar 2, The Last Airbender.
I mean, yeah.
Um,
The second to last Airbender.
Mine's Cheerios.
Cheers is a good one.
That's the one
That's one I fall back on all the time.
And the thing is, I want to have other cereals. I would love to go for a bowl of Frosted Flakes.
Sure, Frosted Flakes are great.
Or Captain Crunch for sure. Or Reese's Puffs.
No.
Okay, well.
You're wrong. I'm sorry.
But I never, because the thing is, that's good for like one day. But I don't want to be married to that
That's
for a
what it
whole
is.
box.
That's what it is.
But Cheerios, I can.
Fuck, marry, kill. You marry Cheerios.
Oh, absolutely.
Fuck Reese's Puffs. Who
Who
are you killing though?
Wait, okay. What are the three? We need three. Because
Well,
we named 4. I named 4. So
okay,
you got
so
Cheerios.
Reese's Puffs.
I think
It's classic, like
Cheerios, Frosted Flakes, Captain Crunch.
I mean, definitely
marry
Cheerios.
Cheerios.
You got it, man. You got it. You got to kill Frosted Flakes.
I think so.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
You know why?
Because
Frosted Flakes isn't even a trademark.
It's not. It's totally just like generic bullshit. There's no Crunch Berries.
No, and you fuck.
That's the thing.
You fuck Oops All Berries.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I hear that, dog.
I've never had Kicks.
Nope.
I've never had Smacks.
No.
I've never had Golden Crisp.
Sure. Or Golden Grams.
Is that two different things?
I think
I've
so,
never
yeah.
had Golden Grams
Never had
either.
Boo Berry. Never had Count Chocula.
No, we should.
Never had what?
We should have a cereal episode where we just try all of the cereal that we never
Oh,
tried.
we just smack our milky lips together.
Mm.
It does taste like Boo Berry.
I like that.
That's great. I'll bring almond milk.
You use almond milk with your cereal?
Yeah, it tastes exactly the same to me.
That's.
Well, it's because all my cereal is sugary.
Oh,
You
sure,
know,
sure.
so it's like it's just like sugar. Like it's,
it could be water, and it would
I
be the
have
same.
no idea. Yeah. Yeah.
I just like a nice bowl of skim.
Yeah, that's exactly what I want. Just some skim milk and some
Cheerios.
Some frosted wheat.
No frost.
No
frosting.
frost, just the wheat.
Just the wheat.
Yeah.
Shredded wheat.
Yeah, shredded wheat.
Frosted mini wheat's really good too.
They trick you.
Sure.
Yeah. Because you eat like 10 of them and you're full, and you think, I just had a bunch of sugar. No, I didn't. You just had a bunch of shredded wheat.
And also a bunch of sugar.
But also,
And sugar shouldn't really cake on like that. That's crazy sugar.
it's like frosting.
Yeah.
It's like permanent frosting.
There's someone taking a knife and frosting each one.
And then putting it in the
on,
microwave
yeah.
or something. Like, yeah. Putting it on the hood of a car so it can bake. Real specific taste to it, doesn't it? It's sort of tangy. Like a metallic, sort of. Like a dashboard. Go ahead.
No, you go.
I was going to talk about my friend's car smell.
Okay. Oh well, I'm
So I'm pretty much done.
I'm
That was it.
I'm bracing for this.
Here we
This is
go.
gonna be good.
I don't know. I was just at work today, and I vividly could recall my friend's car smell.
Were you having a stroke?
I think I was. It smelled like toast. So maybe.
What did it smell like? Describe it to me.
I can't. It smelled like a 1995 Saturn.
Oh, okay. I'm mean, I'm more familiar with a '98 Saturn, but I can guess.
Okay.
I can guess.
Yeah. It's just like an all plastic interior.
Yeah.
At one point, he left some crayons in the cup holder.
Sure.
They just melted into like his change dish. So so that's what it smelled like plastic and just crayon
My mom had a new Beetle, not the new Beetle, but the new Beetle
at the time, like the 2000 Beetle.
Vortex Blue new Beetle, and the interior smelled like crayons, but it was just like
all those Beetles do.
Yeah, it's weird.
Yeah,
it smells like crayons.
What flower did she have? They come with flowers, like fake vinyl flowers.
Daisy, maybe.
That sounds like a real flower. I believe.
I don't know. Yeah. So there you
go. Can guys drive those?
No. They are capable.
Ought they to?
I've seen some.
Oh sure, I've seen.
No. I've seen some Beetles.
Oh sure, yeah, I've seen some Beetles.
They're girl cars for sure.
For sure.
But
they come with flowers for Pete's sake.
The old ones are not girl cars.
No, the old ones are boy cars. Those are muscle cars waiting to happen.
The newest ones.
No, I'm down with the new ones.
It's the best of both worlds.
Yeah,
it is the Hannah Montana of Volkswagen.
Took the words right out of my mouth. Yeah, it's a new Beetle that guys can drive.
Yeah, yep.
Guys have been clamoring for it for the last 12 years, 14 years. What year is it?
2028.
Yeah, when you listen to this, it'll be 2028. That sounds right.
Yeah, it's the new Beetle for him.
Yeah, I think Brad Pitt does the commercials.
Probably.
Right.
And he's naked in it.
Yeah, which is awesome, right? Like, when was the last time you saw Brad Pitt naked? It's been a minute.
Gladiator? Was he not in Gladiator?
I don't think he was in Gladiator.
Well, he was in some Gladiator movie. Troy?
He was in Troy.
You see his butt.
Do you? I need to watch Troy.
Yeah.
There's an airplane in that movie. You can see. It's like it's like a goof. Like, but we screwed up. like as they're like this day, like shields and swords and shit.
Like 200 BC.
Yeah.
On the
so the cue card, the very first scene, like like a jet.
That's funny. That's real funny.
It's a goof, man. Speaking of airliners, you saw the Malaysian airline that was all the rage in the news this last week.
Mm-hmm.
I saw like an article in the paper. It's like Malaysian airline crashed. It was like yeah, I guess so. Like I guess it's crashed. That's
crazy. Crashes. Let's get a little closer to home. Did you hear about the Blue Line?
The Blue Line.
CTA Blue Line
went haywire at 3 a.m. like 2 days ago.
Yeah, and it just ramped up. It was at O'Hare International Airport, the O'Hare port, and it just fucking plowed into an escalator.
It literally jumped the rails. Yeah, and was like halfway up the escalator. Like, yeah. It's crazy.
So don't take the train. Don't fly. You can drive, I guess, as long as you're not a dude driving a Beetle.
Right. That's pretty much the only way to get around the city anymore.
Is a Beetle?
You have to be a guy in a Beetle. Or being driven by a guy in a Beetle.
Yeah, I think Lyft requires it.
Yeah, right.
Lyft and Uber both.
You're right. You have to have a pink mustache on your new Beetle. Your 2014 Beetle has to have a pink mustache. That's the only way it's not illegal. Otherwise, it's a cab and
and there's a bunch of yeah.
Right.
No. Have you ever taken Lyft?
No.
Me neither.
Why would I?
Maybe you want to get murdered?
It's the only reason I would want to take Uber. I've seen so many people on Facebook be like, "Yeah, I just got into my Uber ride, except it wasn't my Uber ride. It was just some guy, and he like cursed at me." It's like, well, maybe don't just get into someone's car at a red light.
That's crazy. That's really crazy.
What happens when some guy is like, finally, like my murder victim?
Oh, sure.
He's just like driving around with a
black car that looks like an Uber car.
Yeah, like a homemade pink mustache on it or whatever, like made out of felt. Why hasn't that happened yet? That's $1 million idea.
Yeah. If you want to get in on this, tweet us at Dilettante Ball. PM us at Dilettante Ball.
Yeah, let's not get
DilettanteBall. We don't want to leave a trail.
Yeah, no NSA, please.
So if you have some pink felt,
so like they have to tell you if they're NSA
or a car. That's true.
It's entrapment otherwise.
If you have a pink felt or a car, and you're willing to help us kidnap people,
I mean that's step one. Yeah.
As soon as that happens, as soon as someone gets kidnapped, this is evidence now.
That sucks, right?
Yep, we're in.
Like anyone, as soon as anyone in Chicago does this.
Yeah, this was the impetus.
Damn it! Right. I mean, even if it wasn't, it was. It is. It's happening. We're doing it.
Yeah. Well, yeah. But even if we weren't going to, which we are,
let this stand to record. We are doing this. It is me killing those people. I'm the what's my name? The Lyft murderer.
No,
that sucks.
It's the
mustache killer.
No.
What is it?
It's
Big Bad Beetle Borg.
Yep. No.
What
that
is it?
sucks. It's the. Hold
The
on.
Great Dilettante Ball Murder Race 2014.
It's the. You're either the Stash Slayer
Okay, that's not bad.
or the
The Stash Slasher.
Slasher.
Nah, is that too hard?
The
What's something that the common man can wrap his tongue around?
the
Like when you see my picture. Well, it's not my picture. It's like my coded message that I've sent to the Chicago Tribune
okay
and the Chicago Sun Times.
sure.
And I'm using a pretty rudimentary, if I'm being honest, letter replacement code.
Yeah.
Such as A equals
1.
right. Exactly. When I do that, you see the image. You see the image translated into what the text says. You see my picture from my yearbook at my high school.
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah.
That's a picture my mom has. So when they go to my mom and they say,
He was always such a nice boy.
"Here's his picture," and you see that face, what do you think?
Ryde Scare.
That's Ryde Scare. That's what you're coming up with.
Because Ryde Share is
Ryde
Ryde
Scare.
Yeah.
I like that. I'm okay with that, I guess.
So that would be like it would be your name : Ryde Scare. So it'd be like
it'd be like my murder name colon Ryde Scare. Okay.
Yeah.
If you can think of a good murder name for me,
Ryde Scare.
tweet us at Dilettante Ball. It's DILETTANTEBALL.
Hashtag
Ryde Scare.
Yeah. All right. Smell
Smell
you
you
later. You got you still got the beef jerky even though you got the whole box of Girl Scout cookies.
Oh, I ate the beef jerky first.
Ugh!
What do you mean,
I don't even know which one is worse to eat first. Because then you're going to have like beef jerky stuck in your teeth when you're eating the cookies.
Cookie is dessert. Beef jerky is the entree.
This has been a Peaches and Hot Sauce presentation.
Peaches. Hot sauce. 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 Got your peaches.